Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1977 release by Target Books from their Doctor Who Discovers series of paperback books. Now, I think there was 4 in the series that they produced, and they were historical books giving you information about history. And what they thought they'd do was throw Doctor Who in it and make it a interesting book for kids to buy and read because the Doctor is involved. So there we are. So the one we're looking at today is Doctor Who Discovers Early Man, and this is the book in front of us. And it's got the Target logo at the very top. It says Doctor Who Discovers Early Man, and on the bottom right hand corner it says colour poster inside. And there you can see the Doctor with a load of prehistoric men and a saber-toothed tiger and a whatever they call those elephants with the huge tusks, the mammoths. Okay, so that's the front cover. Let's just whip it over the back. And what does it say on the back? It says 20 million years ago the apes began to descend from the trees. Millions of years later some learned to walk on 2 feet, and from those descended the earliest humanoids. In Doctor Who Discovers Early Man, the Doctor follows the trail of the first men on Earth and finds out about their customs, how they hunted and how they made their tools. Watch out for more titles in these series of illustrated Doctor Who Journeys of Discovery. And at the bottom you've got the Wyndham logo, UK 75p, Australia $2.65, Malta 80 cents, New Zealand $2.50, recommended price, children, non-fiction, and you've got the ISBN 0426280008X is the number. Okay, so that is the front and back covers. Without further ado then, let's open the book up and have a look inside. Okay, so I've opened the book up and this is what we got, the first page. So it says Doctor Who Discovers Early Man. You can see you've got a picture of a monkey there, or I believe it's a monkey. And then it's got the big Doctor Who diamond logo, Target book published in 1977 by the paperback division of W.H. Allen and Company Limited. And it's by arrangement of the British Broadcasting Company, Doctor Who series copyright, and then you've got all the copyright and so on. So the book is sold subject to the condition that it shall not be way of trade or otherwise be lent, resold, hired out, or otherwise circulated without the publisher's prior consent in any form of binding or cover, other than that in which it is published and without a similar condition, including the condition being imposed on a subsequent purchaser. Well, there we go. That's all the copyright information and so on. And here we got the contents, and there we got another primate there. And you can see the Doctor in his TARDIS, just poking out the door there. And it says, Introduction, Early Humanoids, Homo erectus, Ice Age, Swanscombe Man, Nethendral Man, Cro-Magnon Man, Cave Paintings, Mesolithic Man, Neolithic Man, and Farewell. Okay, so there's the introduction. And it says, about 20 million years ago, the first of the apes began to come down from the trees and forage cautiously for food around the edge of the African forest. But it was many millions of years after that when ape men learned to walk on 2 feet. These fur-covered humanoids were the ancestors of man, but as the Doctor discovers, following the trail of human evolution, the oldest trace of man himself goes back not more than 2 million years. Early man did not arrive in Britain until 500,000 years ago, and soon he was driven out by the advancing glaciers and cold of the Ice Age. In Doctor Who Discovers Early Man, you can join the Doctor in his fascinating and sometimes dangerous journey while he glimpses, with the help of the TARDIS, every man's struggle for survival. What kind of tools did he have? Why did he paint on the roof of caves? What kind of clothes did he wear? And what strange customs and beliefs did he hold? Now you can join the Doctor as he finds out the answers to these and many other questions about the life of the earliest men in the world. Okay, here we go. So, running across the grassland, bounding on all fours, was what looked to the Doctor like a mixture of an ape and a chimpanzee. So there's a story behind all this. There's not much in the way of the Doctor being there. There's an image of Tom Baker there with a saber-toothed tiger. But it is literally all about the early man, and how some fossils there as well, how they started to start fire, the hairy man on 2 legs and so on. and how we developed this mammoth there as well. So it takes you on the journey, really, all the way through the history, and there's when men shred their fur and started to hunt. And, well, there we go. And the Neanderthal man. And there is the cavemen. And there's a mammoth there. Oh, and there's the poster that you pull the poster out. And it's pretty much the same as what the front of the cover is. I don't think there's anything on the inside, no. So it's just plain. So that's the poster. And it comes free in the book. Tools and things that the cavemen would use and how the skulls changed over time. Animals that we hunted. Then the paintings on the wall. The fire. Doctor again there. And what I don't know what he's discovered there. Necklaces and things maybe made of teeth. Animals again. And again, more tools that they used. And then they managed to make their weapons and what they use as killing devices. There's a nice image of the Doctor, and I believe that is from the Sontaran experiment. And that's where the cavemen started to make fire. And so on. So it's a guide through history of man. And with the Doctor being told from the Doctor's point of view, and who he encounters along the way, it gives you a very brief history of early man. And it says, farewell, the Doctor was fortunate to have escaped without serious injury while he was on the trail of early man. He could have been savaged by wolf dogs, trampled by mammoths, or even eaten. But apart from a tear to his trousers, he had, as usual, managed to survive. Well, you don't discover things without taking a chance or two, said the Doctor. And I have really enjoyed this trip. Hope you have too. See you soon. See you again soon. Goodbye. And there we have it. So that is the Doctor Who Discovers Early Man book. Like I say, there was 4 of these produced in the series. I'm trying to remember what the other one was called, what the others were called, but I think one of them was Prehistoric Animals, Early Man. Yeah, I can't really remember what the other one's called, but I'm sure if anyone does, you can drop me a message on the messaging board. So how well do these books do? Yeah, they done very well. It was a nice educational thing for Target to produce, and as I say, because of Doctor Who, the kids loved them, and they started to learn about history because the Doctor was involved. I can actually remember us reading these books when I was at school, in primary school, and we was all into them because of Doctor Who. So there we go. That was way back in the 70s. So yeah, was it? Yeah, I was at primary school. Maybe it was coming to the end of my primary school when we saw them. I can't remember now. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, they were in the schools back in the day as well. So yeah, I mean, they've done a very good job in marketing these history books because, as I say, it was all geared with Doctor Who. So yeah, they've done very well. Now, obviously, we're talking 50, almost 50 years, 47 years on. Trying to find these books in the fabulous condition that this one is, together with the poster still intact, is incredibly hard to find. Don't get me wrong, you can pick these books up on the platforms. They are kind of available. They do pop up from time to time, not necessarily in very good condition. Most of them are missing the posters. Some of them have been names and drawn on. Some of them have got book stamps on them, school names on them. So, you know, they have been through the wars, but trying to find them like this, mint, unused condition. Incidentally, these are this particular copy was one that we bought from a closed down shop. It's a closed down comic and toy book shop, and it was items that hadn't been sold. They'd just been moved to the back room, and there was a whole box full of early books and magazines and comics that never sold, and they just popped them in the back, and they forgot all about them until we went in and bought out all the stock. And there was some absolutely amazing stuff that we found in the stock room. But anyway, I've digressed. So yeah, these books done very well. But finding them in this mint condition these days is very, very difficult indeed. However, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Doctor Who items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.